Target 8 showed you how you're paying more, sometimes hundreds more, for car insurance just because you live in Michigan.
Target 8 investigator Marley Ginter is not letting up on this one, and she's back live in studio. Mar?
Well, Brian and Sue, a lot of the controversy focuses on the catastrophic fund we pay into so car accident victims can get lifelong care with no cap. New tonight, we're talking with someone who relies on that money you pay and hearing why legislators are having a tough time getting rid of it.
Brian Culver never imagined he'd need so much help, from getting into a car
shot of water
to simply getting a sip of water. Once a 21-year-old college athlete, April 7th, 1994, a car accident changed everything.
And all I can remember is I looked up and I was looking straight up at a big fluorescent light. But I couldn't move anything on my entire body. I couldn't move my head. All I could do was blink my eyes.
Culver had a broken neck and was paralyzed from the neck down. It took 8 to 10 days until he started to remember what happened.
The neurosurgeon come into my room and he had told me that I had been in a car accident. I broke my neck. There was a machine breathing for me and would be breathing for me the rest of my life, and I'd be lucky to make it out of there alive.
Culver says if not for Michigan's catastrophic fund, he wouldn't have gotten the treatment that got him breathing on his own again and ultimately saved his life. It's a fund drivers now pay nearly $200 into every year so critically injured car accident victims like Culver can get lifelong treatment. The fund has no cap.
That's a very small part of our bill. And it seems to be the only thing that the insurance industry wants to focus on reforming. And I think there's a lot of other areas of our premium that could be looked at for being reformed.
House Speaker Jace Bolger unveiled a new auto insurance reform proposal last week, putting a cap on the catastrophic fund and creating an authority to investigate fraud. State Representative Ken Yonker pushed similar legislation but couldn't get the votes.
The big thing is the majority of the lawmakers want to protect the integrity of the catastrophic claim, of that piece. Because we know what happens if we don't have that is we go into bankruptcy. That's where you go before you can get Medicaid. And that's very hard on families. It's very hard on the economy.
Target 8 did the legwork uncovering just how much more drivers pay in Michigan. We quoted the same truck online. One insurance company priced a 6-month premium at $463 in Michigan. But in Idaho, you'd pay $239. That's about half what you'd pay here.
Are drivers being forced to pay for accidents they had nothing to do with because of the way the system's set up?
I don't think so.
Is the system flawed?
I don't think that it's flawed. I think that there's improvements that could be made to the system.
Culver admits Michigan needs auto insurance reform, but says the catastrophic fund is not the problem. He blames the way insurance companies price premiums.
You can either choose to be a pioneer or an Indian. I'm glad Michigan's a pioneer and we're willing to go our own course and do what's best for our residents, irregardless of what the other 49 states are doing. An accident is something that you choose to have. You may say, yeah, I want to choose my coverage. I like to choose my policy. Nobody chooses to get in a car accident. It happens.
Again, House Speaker Jace Bolger just unveiled a new auto insurance reform proposal last week. It would put a $10 million payout cap on the catastrophic fund. Other similar proposals have failed. So we'll let you know what happens this time around. Back to you.